Hi everyone, so we're going to go through another example on JSON, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to set up a JSON object. So let me set up some data here, and what I want to do is I'll have a name, let's say Ben, and then I'll add age, 30, hobby, and then studying, I'll make that equal to true. And this is just an object within an object, so I'm going to add gaming, does the person game? I'll put false, and then I'll add a sport. I'll add soccer. There we go. And after this object, I'm going to see what types of programming languages this person knows. And I'll make this array of information. So we got some programming languages right here, and within this data, I'm gonna just call out some of the information. And in this data, I'm just gonna call out some of the information. So you can see here that I have a JSON object here. I'll label it here, JSON object. So it looks just like any other object that we set up with the curly brace bracket. This denotes this is an object here. And we have some key value pairs here that we can call based on the key. And this hobby key has a bunch of even more data that we can grab by just calling hobby, and then whatever key that we want to, we can use this key hobby and then call whatever individual key within this object here. This is a JSON object because it contains multiple different information, and we have a programming language area which contains an array of information, so we can grab it based on the position itself as well. So let's say we want to grab access JSON object. So in order to access any information from this object here, let us try to call some information. So I'll do console.log data.name. So we want to call Ben here. And then I want to console.log data.hobby. So this is going to look into the data object, and then it's going to grab all of this information in the hobby as well. And then I'll console.log data.hobby .sport. So I want to grab just one specific sport that's in here and not the entire list of hobbies. We just use that dot notation right here in order to grab the information, because even if I remove it and after hobby I put a period, you can see here that there's a list of information. It even shows you here you have gaming, sport, and studying. And so I'm going to select sport, and now it's going to select that soccer value. And then I want to console.log some sort of data.programming language. And let's say I want to grab JavaScript, so I'll put position 2, because in an array of information we always start at position 0, then 1 and 2. So JavaScript is number 2 here. And when I save it, I save this code right here. I'm going to run it. Node example3.js, and you can see right here, first name, we got the name of Ben, we got the object here. The object is the actual hobby itself, all of this information in the hobby, and then we just want the individual item, which is the hobby.sport, and hobby.sport right here we have soccer, so we can see we have soccer in the terminal as well. Then the next thing is we're looking at data.programming language. And in the programming language right here, we want to grab position 2. So this is 0, 1, 2. So we should get JavaScript. And you can see here in the terminal, we get the value of JavaScript.